Hey, second graders, it's time for writing. And this week we're going to be working on the main paragraph, the main part of your story. Okay? So you guys have started last week with the roll a story, and you just had the introduction, the first part of your story to write last week. So in our lesson, I talked with you in the introduction about having a hook, meaning hook, something interesting to draw the reader in, whether it was a question or the use of onomatopoeia like kaboom or splash to get your reader interested in what you have to say. And then you're doing like the top bun is the introduction. Okay, it shows people, well, it shows people this is a hamburger, but in your story, it shows them what the story's about so they can picture the main character and the setting, like where that main character lives or is hanging out at the time that the story is going to take place. Okay, so I talked about my ugly toad. I think his name was Fred. I can't remember. That lived on a farm. And so I described him a little bit and the farm where he lived. Okay, but now I'm going to get on to the problem of the story, the juicy part, the interesting part of what's going to happen in my story. So the problem that I ended up with was that he gets lost in space. So your main paragraph should be probably a bit longer than your introduction because you got a lot more going on. So it might be like 4 to 8 sentences. That's fine. Okay. So I kind of got mine started. I didn't write the whole thing, but I'm going to introduce this problem with Fred. Okay. So as Fred splashed and jumped in the pond, okay, because we're picturing him, he's at the farm playing around, lily pads enclosed around him. They swooshed him up into space. Okay, so now I've introduced the problem. He's up in space. And so I would probably talk some more about his experience up there. Is it dark? Is he lonely? Are there other animals up there? Does he see Martians? Is he like want to go home? Maybe he doesn't want to go home, but he's lost in space. So you get to have some fun figuring out how you want your character to deal with their problem. And so I would need to think of a way to get him back to the farm because I want him to get back because he wants to be back with his friends. All right, so again, your main paragraph will be more, it's going to be longer, okay? And you're going to introduce this problem, talk about how they're, what it's like for them, okay? Kind of talk in pictures so we can picture it, okay? And then get that problem solved, get him back to the farm, or whatever the problem is for you guys. Okay, good luck and have some fun. And remember, you don't have to take a picture and send this in unless you want to. You can save it until it's all done. Okay, bye guys.